Good morning everyone, my name is Sasha, corporate chef with Vito AG, and today we want to talk to you about our optimal frying rules. Couple of easy steps to implement into your frying process which help you to save up to 50% on your frying oil. Temperature control is very important, so when you come in the morning, do yourself a favor, don't put the fryer directly at frying temperature. Let the oil wake up like yourself, so put it at the temperature around 100 degrees Celsius, and once shortly before service you can put it at frying temperature. Helps you to save some money. Once you have set the perfect frying temperature, which is around 175, we highly recommend to test your frying oil, to put it down in the HACCP list in case food controllers are coming. And also you can check the temperature you set on your fryer is the temperature in the fryer, so your thermostat is still working. To fulfill the regulations in your country, it's also important to fill out the HACCP list correctly. Next point, which is also crucial and important, is never to underfill or overfill your fryer. Those burners are meant for a certain amount of oil, so if you overfill it, the temperature drops down too much, you get a soggy product, and if you underfill it, you will burn your oil, which leads to an early change. So instead of saving money, you will burn money. Another point is regular skimming. What you have to do in between is fishing out all those debris and particles of your fryer, because what isn't in there, what cannot burn, what cannot harm, and therefore you have a longer lifetime of your frying oil. Next point also, and what is important, is single frying, which means you keep separate products for separate fryers, one fryer for the side products, starch products, and one fryer for the protein. On one hand, you have the flavor transfer, and of course, when it comes to filtration, we can achieve much more savings with a side dish fryer, French fries fryer, while with a protein fryer. What is also important is if you get the product into your fryer, you shake it off beforehand, because all those particles will fall into your oil, will burn constantly, decrease the lifetime. Therefore, put a tray beside it, shake it off. The less you have to change, the more lifetime you get out of your frying oil. Another crucial point is that we, where it's possible, try to avoid flavoring or salting our product before we fry. The point is, if we start now putting salt on the product, we will pull out the water and therefore getting additional water into our fryer, and we cannot create this nice little shell we need for the frying. Another thing which is also important is the perfect ratio of fried product to oil in your fryer. The perfect ratio is 1:10, which means 1 part of fried product to 10 parts of frying oil. What does that mean? With a standard size bag of French fries in a 25-liter fryer, you got no problem. You can fry them at one time. Whilst in a smaller fryer, you have to separate it, 15-liter, maximum 2/3. What is also important, that you never flavor your product directly above the fryer. Everything you will put in there will burn constantly, gives you a burnt bitter taste, and therefore you have to change it earlier. So what you do, you get your prep station ready, get your bowl, flavor in here, no problem at all. Temperature control is also crucial. So while the fryer is not in service or not needed, do yourself a favor, turn down the temperature to 120 degrees. Don't turn it below, because it will accelerate the chemical decay of your oil. 120 is enough, and if a customer comes in and orders, the fryer will be heated up again in no time. Filtering. Filtering is a very, very important point. It can double the lifetime of your frying oil. So whether you do it the old-fashioned way with a sieve where you drain it every evening, we of course recommend a Vito oil filter. Runs fully automatic, no supervision needed. You put it in, let it run, and you're good to go. Finally, your shift is over, day is done, you're ready to go home, so do yourself a favor and cover your fryers. You will keep it away from light, air, water, and everything that could fall in there, which leads to a longer lifetime of your frying oil, less changing, less workload for you around the fryer. Perfect, our job is done now, shift is ended for today, so keep in mind, if you follow all those rules, all those options, you can save up to 50% of your frying oil. It's easy to be implemented in your standard operating procedure and helps you to save a substantial amount of money while increasing the quality of your fried food all day long. Thank you very much. And if you need further information, we put all the links down in the info box, also to download the optimal frying rules.